Hi, friends. This is Julia, Dean of Trinity Episcopal Cathedral in the heart of downtown San Jose, with this week's short take for your prayer and contemplation. You know, a wise member of my cathedral recently asked me, how do heaven and earth meet? I was momentarily startled by the question. In one way, it would be fair to say that heaven and earth are always in touch with each other. We're reminded of this every time we look outside toward our rolling hills on a sunny San Jose day. Surely God's good creation resembles or perhaps reflects heaven. But my questioner, an engineer, was looking for a more specific answer. Where in the Bible, he wanted to know, do we see heaven and earth physically intersecting? Now that's a question that probably merits a whole seminary class, but we might begin by thinking about the incarnation of Jesus Christ, God with us, as being a meeting of heaven and earth in a very particular human body. And of course, there's the revelation of God with us in Jesus's resurrection. But myself, I rather love the connection between heaven and earth that the feast of the Ascension this week, Jesus's return to heaven, teaches us about. If we can imagine heaven and earth as two spatial realms, or at least metaphorically, these remembrances show us a mutual promise of communication, God descending and humanity ascending. In the 4th century, Athanasius, the great theologian of the early church, wrote, God became human that humanity might become God. So perhaps the real answer is that heaven and earth meet in each one of us when we choose day by day to let the reality of God dwell more deeply within us. Amen.